Hello and welcome. Imagine this, guys. You open the HubSpot tomorrow morning and see your new contacts flowing in. No one on your team lifted a finger, no manual export, no CVS, just automation. Silent, instant, perfect. Sounds unreal? Let's make it real. Right here, right now. This workflow isn't just about syncing customers. It's about building a digital bridge between your WooCommerce store and your HubSpot CRM, a bridge that never sleeps. Every time someone buys, your CRM grows, every lead, every sale, every human automatically connected. Let's start it. WooCommerce node. This is the watcher at the gate. What if your store could whisper every new customer's name directly to your CRM? That's what this node does. Listen for new WooCommerce order and capture customer data the moment it's created. The event here will be order.created. And on the credential will be your WooCommerce API key. This is the first whisper from your e-commerce universe has been caught. The first name, the last name, the email, and the total will be the output. Second node, the if node, new customer detected. What if this person already exists in the HubSpot? We check before we act because duplicates are the enemy of the clean data. Purpose, verify whether the order contains a customer email not yet logged in the HubSpot. Let's open it. JSON billing email not equal null. Only move forward if the email is fresh and real. HubSpot node. This is the oracle of the contacts. Can HubSpot tell us if this person already exists in the CRM? Absolutely. It knows before we even create it. Its purpose is to check HubSpot for existing contact using their email. Resource is DL, operation get, JSON billing email is this configuration. And the output will be ID, email, and first name. If this comes back empty, we got a new lead to create. If contact node exists, does the contact exist? What happens when the oracle finds nothing? We bring someone new to life inside the hotspot. JSON ID equal undefined. If no ID exists, we move to the creation mode. Hotspot create contact. The birth of a contact. How do you transform a WooCommerce buyer into a hotspot soul? We force them into existence automatically. Purpose: create a brand new contact in hotspot with full name and email. Fields: JSON billing email, JSON billing first name, JSON billing last name. And the credential, your hotspot API. So now your CRM just expanding without you lifting a finger. The Slack node, the messenger of the victories. How do you celebrate a new customer joining your CRM army? You let your team know instantly with style. Its purpose is to send a Slack notification every time a new hotspot contact is created. Channel is new customer, and the text is this: new customer synced, name, email, and source. Your team just got the notification. Real time, zero manual updates, all for you. So, we didn't just sing customer, you gave your CRM a heartbeat. Your WooCommerce store now breathes life into HubSpot with every order. This isn't just automation, this is digital evolution. Like and subscribe for more video like this. Bye bye. How to enrich customer data with Clearbit using NI10. Imagine this, guys. You wake up tomorrow morning and every single lead in your CRM magically has a job title, company name, LinkedIn profile, and even company size. No manual research, no spreadsheets, no data entry. Sound insane? It's not. This is NI10 plus Clearbit in full automation mode. This workflow will shock your mind, will capture new leads in real time, will enrich every contact automatically with Clearbit, will update your CRM instantly, will alert your sales team on Slack when a qualified lead appears. Let's build it and make your sales team unstoppable. So you have first node, the webhook node, that is the incoming customer data. Where does your customer data come from? Your website, CRM, or sign up form? This node is the entry point of your automation. It listens for new customer submission and trigger the workflow. The configuration is simple. It's the path new customer and production or relay. You see this web app new customer. Once this node receives data, it instantly triggers the rest of your workflow, and the input will be the name and the email. Second node is the Clearbit node, the customer data enrichment. What if your CRM could instantly tell you everything about a lead, from company size to LinkedIn profile? This node is where the magic happens. It sends the customer's email address to Clearbit and pull back rich company and personal information. And the output of the Clearbit will be like this: the person, the name, the employment, the LinkedIn, the company, the metrics, and the domain. Now you've turned a simple email address into a complete business profile. Next node is the if node. Check enrichment success. How do you know the enrichment work? This node checks if Clearbit actually returned useful data. The condition is this: person name, full name, and company name is not empty, will go to the true branch that go to the CRM, and the false branch will stop the overflow. This ensures only enriched leads continue forward. The update hotspot CRM. What's the point of enrichment if your CRM doesn't get updated? This node sends the enriched data directly into HubSpot or any CRM you use. The configuration will be the creator update on the operation, and we'll have the email, the first name, the last name, the job title, the company, the employees, that is the metrics, the domain, and that's all. The moment this runs, HubSpot is updated with perfectly enriched formatted data. And the last node is the Slack lead alert that alerts the sales team. What happens when a perfect fit lead just enters your CRM and your team doesn't even know? This node sends an instant Slack message to alert your sales team in real time. The channel will be the sales alert, and the text will be like this: new enriched lead, the name, the title, the company, employees, LinkedIn, and source. Now, every time a lead is enriched, your team is notified instantly. So after that, as a final result, every new customer is enriched in seconds. HubSpot stay up to date with detailed records. Your sales team get real-time alerts. No manual research, no spreadsheet, just pure automation. I hope you enjoy, guys, this tutorial also. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye. How to score leads automatically with NI10 and Airtable. You open Slack and see a notification. High potential lead. Alex CTO at Open Future. Score 65. You didn't open a sheet, you didn't run any script. The system stored and alerted your team while you slept. This workflow will pull your Google Sheet for new leads, will score each lead automatically using deterministic rules, job title plus company size plus keywords. Insert the scored lead into Airtable, alert sales via Slack for high scoring leads. You'll predict outcomes at each step, gamified and cinematic. Ready? Let's go. This is the first node, the cron node, the poll leads. How often do you want lead score? This cron node trigger the flow. You can choose every day or every 5 minutes, every hour. You have here every minute also. What it does, wakes the workflow on schedule so Google Sheet is pulled and new updated rows are processed. Google Sheet, read the lead sheet. Where will your raw leads live? In a Google Sheet with columns like email, full name, job title, company, employees, and notes. What is that this node? It reads all the rows or only rows with process flag equal to false and hands them to scoring. After that, you have the function node. How do you decide whether a lead is hot? Deterministic rules, job title, keywords, company site, and simple domain keyword checks. These rules are transparent and auditable. Let's open it. So you have here that returns the full name, the email, the job title, the company size, and the employees and the notes. The output, it's a score integer, a score breakdown string, and the lead, though that is the original fields. What it does, produce a clean JSON per lead including scoring fields used downstream. Next node, it's Airtable. How do you persist scores so the team can act and history is kept? Upsert to Airtable using email as the key. Create new records or update existing one. So the operation is upsert and the key field will be the email. The map field will be the full name, the job title, the company, the employees, the score breakdown, the notes, and the source. This ensures every lead in Airtable has the latest score and details. What score triggers an alert? We threat score more than equal, greater or equal to 50 as hot, adjustable. The if node route high scoring lead to Slack. So the if node trigger, is this a hot lead? If the condition is true, we'll go to the Slack notify. If false, we'll end the workflow. What do this node? The Slack? Alert the sales squad. How do you make sure sales react instantly? Post a concise Slack message with name, title, company score, and Airtable link. So you have here the channel sales alert and the text. Hot lead alert, JSON full name, JSON job title, JSON company, JSON employees, JSON score, JSON notes, and the link, the Airtable link. What it does, notify the teams so CDRs can follow up immediately. So the source is the Google Sheet that is pulled with the cron. The scoring is the deterministic rule-based function node. The persistence is the Airtable upsert, the alert is the Slack for hot leads, and finally is the fully automated auditable adjustable thresholds. That was all for this tutorial, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye. How to assign new leads to sales agents using NI10. It's Monday morning, you open Slack and see new lead assigned Sarah Connor, Growth Director at Skynet, assigned to Alex. Meanwhile, the lead was pulled from a Google Sheet, region and scoring were analyzed, it was automatically assigned to the best agent and sent directly to the Airtable plus stack, all without touching a keyboard. First, you have the Google Sheet node that will fetch the fresh leads. Where do your unassigned leads live? In a Google Sheet will columns like the full name, email, region, company, notes, and assigned to. So the operation will be read, and the leads will be from A to F. Now what it does? This brings all the new leads into the system. These are the actors ready for assignment. Next step is the function node, the smart assignment engine. How do you decide which sales agent get the lead? The logic is primary routing by region, round robin fallback if no match, and optional keyword weighting. For example, e-commerce assigned to marketing expert. This node also log assignment reason for full transparency. After that, you have the Airtable node to save the lead. How do you persist and visualize assigned leads? Upsert leads in Airtable including assigned to and assignment reason. The configuration of the Airtable will be operation upsert, base will be the sales CRM, table will be the leads, and the key field will be email. And the fields will be the full name, the email, the region, the company, assigned to, assignment reason, notes, and assign at. What it does, ensure every lead has an assigned agent and a reason for assignment. Next node, and the last, is the Slack node that notify the assigned agent. How do you instantly alert your team? Send a Slack notification with lead details and then an Airtable link. Let's open it. Operation will be posted on the channel lead assignment, and the text will be like this. New lead assigned, JSON full name, region, company, to, JSON assigned to, assign at, and assignment reason. What it does, instantly notifies the right agent, no missed leads. So, every new lead is analyzed, routed, stored, and announced. No human bottleneck, full visibility. That was all for today, guys, in this tutorial. See you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. How to send automated welcomes emails to new customer via NI10. Imagine this, guys. You open your email dashboard tomorrow morning and see hundreds of welcome emails already sent to new customer, personalized, perfectly formatted, and timed according to their time zone. You didn't touch a single draft or template. Sounds like magic, is not, is the automation done right. This workflow will detect new customer in your CRM or Google Sheet, will personalize each email automatically, will send email via Gmail SMTP at the optimal time, and you'll log delivery and responses for analytics. You'll predict outcomes at each step. So let's start the workflow. First, you have the cron trigger, the trigger node that will wake the flow. How often should new customer be checked? Choose the frequency yourself. Every day, every 10 minutes, every hour. What is does this cron trigger? Wakes the workflow and triggers new customer detection. Let's see the second node. The Google Sheets, get new customer. Where do new customer appear first? Could be a Google Sheet, could be a Airtable or a CRM like the HubSpot. What it does, collect new customer data to pass the downstream. Operation is to read because we read the rows to get the new contacts. After that, you have the function node to format the email, to make it personally. How will your email feel human? Using dynamic fields, first name, company, sign up date, or custom names. What it does, produces a ready to send email object for each customer. The Gmail node. Which email service will you use? Gmail, SMTP, or any supported provider in NI10. So operation is the send email. What it does, send fully personalized emails automatically respecting send limits and time zone if needed. After that, you need to track the success with the Google Sheets. How will you know the workflow worked? Log sent emails or update the CRM with a welcome sent flag. The fields will be the status, the timestamp, and the email sent. Operation will be update to update the row and the contact record. What it does, keep the records in sync and tracks workflow performance. This is the fully automated interactive and ensures each new customer receives a timely personal welcome. Thanks for watching guys. See you on the next tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. How to sync customer data between Pipedrive and Google Sheets using NI10. Imagine this guys, you walk into your office, coffee in the hand, your Google Sheet already lists every new Pipedrive contact, updated in a real time, complete with name, company, deal status and contact info. No exports, no CVS, no human error. This isn't magic, it's NI10 automation done right. Today you'll build a live sync engine between Pipedrive and Google Sheets, and by the end you'll know exactly how every part of it works. No skip steps, no placeholder. Let's start the workflow. First, you have the cron node, the kickstart of the sync. As you can see, we'll sync every 10 minutes. Let's open it. We'll put here minutes. Every day, every minute. You can put to trigger time. Okay, and you have here every hour and 10 minutes. That is the cron settled. So the interval is 10 minutes and wake up the automation to pull new data from Pipedrive regularly. And how often do you want Google Sheets to reflect new Pipedrive customer? This is every 10 minutes because manual syncing is for cavemen, guys. After that, you have the Pipedrive node to fetch all the contacts. Where does your customer truth live? In the Pipedrive. That's where every lead, contact and deal is born. So let's open it. You have the resource person, limit 100, operation get many. So that is the Pipedrive settings. After this, you need a function node to normalize the data. So how do you make sure Pipedrive data look perfect for sheets? With the function node that normalizes the fields, flatten nested object, and structure everything cleanly. So the output will be the name, the email, the company, the phone, the owner, and the date where it was created. And finally, you have the Google Sheets. How do we make sure every contact from Pipedrive lands in Sheets correctly? You use the upsert pattern, the upsert rows. So here you have create or update, and this node will keep your Google Sheet fully in sync automatically, adding new Pipedrive contacts and updating the existing one every 10 minutes. So let's make the recap, guys. Your workflow now runs on autopilot. The cron node wakes the flow, the Pipedrive fetches all contacts, the function clean and flatten the data, and the Google Sheet upserts all the records. As a result, your CRM and spreadsheet are forever in sync with zero effort. That was all for today, guys. Thank you for watching this and see you on the next video. Bye bye. How to track customer lifetime value automatically with NI10. You wake up, open your dashboard, and every customer has a real-time lifetime value next to their name, updated from Shopify, Stripe, or your CRM overnight. No more guessing who your best customers are, no more manual export, just cold automated truth about your revenue heroes. And here's the twist, by the end of this tutorial, you'll build an AI like accountant inside NI10 that continuously tracks spending, purchase frequency, and calculates each customer's true lifetime value, automatically feeding into your Google Sheet or CRM. Let's start the workflow. First node is the cron node, the midnight accountant. Let's open it. When should your automation do its daily accounting magic? Every midnight, every day, while you sleep, NI10 counts your money. His purpose is to trigger the LTV calculation daily so you always wake up to fresh numbers. Next node, the Stripe to get customer. Where's your customer truth? In Stripe, the source of all revenue records. Configuration. Operation get many. Credential will be your Stripe API key. The output will be your ID, email, name, and created day. Each customer record now flows into the next node to find every charge they're made. Next node, the Stripe get charges. How do you find out how much each customer has ever spent? By grabbing every charge linked to their customer ID. Resource will be charge. Now, operation get many will be the customer ID, JSON ID. This node loops through each customer to pull all the payment history. After that, you'll have a function to calculate LTV. How do you turn transaction data into insights? By summing up every successful charge, that's your true customer LTV. Let's open this. The output, as you can see, will be the customer name, the email, the customer ID, the lifetime value, and the currency. After that, you need the Google Sheets node to record the results. Where do you want your LTV dashboard to live? In a Google Sheet, clean, visual, shareable with the team. Option, create or update. The math column will be the customer name, the email, the lifetime value, and the currency. Now let's make a recap of all what we do. Every night, NI10 automatically pulls all the customer from Stripe, fetches every charge per customer, calculates their lifetime spend, and writes the LTV directly into your Google Sheet. We just built an automated finance assistant. No scripts, no manual tracking, no nothing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next tutorial. Bye bye. How to segment customers based on purchases using NI10. Your marketing team want to send tailored campaigns, VIP offers for your biggest spenders, win back emails for inactive users, and discounts for first-time buyers. But doing it manually, that's chaos. So today you're going full automation mode. We'll build a workflow in NI10 that automatically segments your customer into high value, active, and at risk based on their total purchase behavior and updates everything live in Google Sheets or your CRM. No marketing intern needed, just clean data-driven segmentation powered by your workflow brain. Let's start the workflow. First, you have the cron node, the daily analyzer. When do you want your segmentation to refresh? Every morning at 6 a.m. before your teams log in. So that will make with the cron node every day at hour 6, as you can see here. After that, you have the Stripe node to get all the customer. Who are your players in this segmentation game? Every customer in your Stripe database. So you have the operation get many resource customer and limit 15. After that, you have the Stripe node fetch all charges per customer. How much has each customer actually spent? Let's find out. The option will be here, the customer equal to JSON ID. That will filter only successful charges. And on the select gradation, we'll use the same Stripe API key. Next will be the function node to calculate total spend. How do you translate multiple charges into one clean number? With the function node precision. Let's open it. So here you'll have the return the ID, the name, the email, and the total spend. After that, you'll have another function for segment customers. Now that you know who's spending what, how do you divide them up? Simple, we categorize based on total spend. Let's open it. So the return will be the customer name, the email, the total spend, and the segment. So the segment defined will be the high value, the active, and at risk, as you can see here. High value, active, and at risk. After that, we'll go to the Google Sheet node to update the segment. Where should these segments live? In a live, shareable Google Sheet for your team. Operation will be create or update. And the mapped column will be customer name, email, total spent, and segment. So every morning NIN will pull every customer from Stripe, will fetch their total spending history, will classify them into high value, active, or at risk, and update your team shared segmentation dashboard. From now on, your marketing automation, retargeting list, and loyalty programs stay laser accurate. So that was all for this tutorial, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye. How to build a churn prediction workflow with NI10. Imagine this guy. It's Monday morning, you open your dashboard, and instead of wondering who's going to churn next, you already know. Your NI10 workflow predicted if overnight, nearly labeling customer as safe, at risk, or likely to churn. No spreadsheets, no manual filtering, no guessing. Today you're going full data physics mode, building a complete churn prediction workflow in NI10 that uses behavioral data, email engagement, and purchase frequency to detect red flags before your customer even think about leaving. Every single step is live, automated, and sharp. No shortcuts, no optional fluff. We're building a machine that predicts churn like it's reading minds. Let's start the workflow. First, you have the cron node. When should your churn predictor awaken? Every night at 2 a.m. when your customers are asleep but your data is alive. This is the night watcher. So you see every day at hour 2. His purpose is to run the churn scan automatically the overnight. Next, where does your truth live? In a single source of truth, your customer metric sheet. That means the Google Sheet that get the customer data. Column expected for the Google Sheet is the customer name, the email, the last purchase, the total purchase, the average purchase value, and the last email opened. All that value will go to the function node to calculate the churn score. How can you quantify churn risk using raw data? By scoring each customer based on engagement and purchase pattern. So let's open it. The logic of this function is like this. More than 60 days since last purchase equal to risky. Less than 3 total purchase equal to risky. Last email unopened in 30 plus days equal to risky. And average purchase less than $50 equal to risky. Each factor adds to a score out of 100. Out of 100, the higher, the riskier. So this is the function that makes all of it. After that, you have the if node. If at-risk customer will separate the at-risk from the safe. Who needs your attention right now? Answer the at-risk and likely to churn customer. So you have the true path that will go to the Slack node and update Google Sheet, and the false path that will end the workflow. So if JSON status not equal to safe, this will go to the true path. After that, you have the Slack node, the wake up the retention team. How should the team be alerted before it's too late? A Slack ping with full context. So you have the operation post message, and the message will be churn alert detected, customer JSON customer name, email JSON email, risk level JSON status, churn score JSON churn score, and the message time to act before the slip away, and the credential your Slack token. And the last node, the Google Sheet. Where do you record the results? In a live Google Sheet dashboard that tracks risk changes over time. So you have the operation creator update, and the mapped column will be customer name, email, churn score, and status. So every night your workflow reads every customer from Google Sheets, calculates their churn probability using smart behavioral rules, flags and alert your retention team on Slack for at-risk customer, and updates a live dashboard tracking churn scores and improvement. So all your retention engine runs while you sleep. You wake up to insights, not surprises. That was all for this tutorial, guys. See you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. How to update CRM records when payments are processed with NI10. The chaos before automation. Picture this, your Stripe dashboard lights up, a payment just hit, but your CRM still waiting, outdated, clueless. Your sales team keep messaging, has this customer paid yet? Can I mark this deal as closed? Now imagine instead, before you even sip your coffee, your CRM already knows payment received, deal status updated, customer lifetime value recalculated, sales notify instantly. That's what this workflow does, and it's not magic, it's NI10. We are about to build a real-time payment sync engine. Zero manual updates, no optional nodes, 100% automation. Let's start the workflow. First, you have the Stripe node, the payment trigger. What starts the heartbeat of this automation? A new payment event from Stripe in real time. The Stripe trigger is the pulse of the revenue. Let's open it. The event will be charge.succeeded. Your credential will be your connected Stripe API key, and purpose is to detect a successful payment. Hit output is the amount, the currency, the customer email, the description, and the created. This is your payment signal. Now let's route it to your CRM. So, what does your CRM actually need from Stripe event? The function node that extract payment data, the data translator. A clean mapped field like the name, the email, the amount, the currency, the date, the plan, and the status. This function shapes the payment into CRM ready data. After that, you have this question to locate the deal. How do you find which deal or customer record this payment belongs to? We search by email, the universal ID of your customer. So the node type will be the Pipedrive, find person by email. The query will be email equal to JSON email, and the output will be the ID, the name, the org/ID, and the email. Now we've located our paying customer in the CRM. Let's tell Pipedrive the good news. So, what should your CRM reflect once the payment is processed? Mark the associate deals as won, update payment fields, and refresh LTV. This is the update deal status. Operation will be update, status won, and value JSON amount. And you can put another field that will be last payment date, for example JSON payment date. The CRM now reflects reality in real time. After that, we have the last node to celebrate revenue in real time. Who should get the good news first? The sales teams instantly. And we'll get the good news on the channel sale updates. And the text will be this: payment received, customer, JSON email, amount JSON amount, plan JSON description, date payment date, and CRM deal update 1. Now everyone knows and nobody asks, did the client pay yet? So this full automation, Stripe trigger instantly when a payment succeeds. Function node transform the raw event into clean CRM data. Pipedrive searches and update the deal status to 1. And Slack announces it to the team with full context. We've just built an autonomous CRM sync. Your system now thinks in revenue. That was all for today, guys. Thank you for like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.